today's class, let us continue the chapter Vijayanagara and Bahamani Kingdoms. In last class, at last we discussed about the famous ruler of Tuluva dynasty, Sri Krishnadevaraya, and his achievements to expand the Vijayanagara Empire. Next, we have to discuss in today's class about the fall of Vijayanagara Empire. How Vijayanagara Empire rule came to an end. Fall of Vijayanagara Empire. Okay. After the ruler of Tuluva dynasty, Sri Krishnadevaraya, Achyutaraya and Sadashivaraya came to the throne. After Krishnadevaraya, Achyutaraya came to throne, and after Achyutaraya, Sadashivaraya became the king of Vijayanagara Empire. Okay, and Krishnadevaraya's son-in-law, Ramaraya of the Aravidu dynasty. Later on, Krishnadevaraya's son-in-law. Son-in-law of Krishnadevaraya, namely Ramaraya, he became the king of Vijayanagara dynasty, and he belongs to the Aravidu dynasty. Okay, Ramaraya of Aravidu dynasty handled the administration in an able manner. Okay, after Krishnadevaraya, Achyutaraya became the king of Vijayanagara dynasty. Then after Achyutaraya, Sadashivaraya became the ruler of Vijayanagara Empire, and after him, Krishnadevaraya's son-in-law, namely Ramaraya, he became the ruler of Vijayanagara Empire, and he belongs to Aravidu dynasty, and he handled the administration of Vijayanagara kingdom in an able manner. Okay, although Ramaraya had improved the prestige of the kingdom, Ramaraya improved the prestige of the kingdom by waging many wars. Ramaraya improved prestige of Vijayanagara kingdom by waging wars. Okay, he did many wars during his 23 years of rule. Okay, Ramaraya ruled just 23 years, and many foes means many enemies had sprung up against Vijayanagara. Okay, many foes had sprung up against Vijayanagara kingdom. Okay, next, counter-attacking. Okay, or counteracting to the frequent attacks by the Deccan Shahi Sultans, Ramaraya had occupied Vijayapura and Golconda forts. Okay, counteracting to the frequent attacks by Shahi Sultans of Deccan, counteracting against the frequent attack of Deccan Shahi Sultans, Ramaraya occupied Vijayapura and Golconda forts. He occupied Vijayapura and Golconda forts. Okay, there is the achievement of Ramaraya. Next, this had provoked the sultans to wage war against Ramaraya. Okay, when Ramaraya succeeded to capture Gulbarga and Vijayapura and Golconda Fort, this incident provoked the Shahi sultans of Deccan to wage war against Ramaraya, right? And the Deccan sultans, who were envious of the progress and prosperity of the Vijayanagara Empire, forgot their political differences and united in the name of religion. Okay, the Shahi sultans of Deccan, they forgot their political differences, right? Even though they are having many political differences, they all united against Ramaraya in the name of religion, the Deccan sultans. Okay, and in the year of 1565 CE, the united army of the four kingdoms of Deccan mounted an attack on Vijayanagara. Okay, 1565 CE, the Deccan sultans attacked over Vijayanagara kingdom, okay, or Vijayanagara empire, and that combined army of Deccan Sultan was faced by the Aravindu dynasty able administrator Ramaraya. Okay, Ramaraya's army was defeated in the battle, in the decisive battle in between Ramaraya of Vijayanagara and Deccan Sultans. Who got success? Deccan Sultans got success, and Ramaraya's army was defeated. Okay, the war took place in the year 1565 CE. In that battle, Ramaraya's army was defeated, and Deccan Sultan's combined army got success. Okay, and after the battle, Ramaraya also died with that war. Okay, he defeated in the battle and also he died. Next, the victorious army of the Deccan Sultans plundered the glorious kingdom of Vijayanagara. Right? The victorious army of Deccan, the Shahi Sultans, what they did after their victory? They plundered, they looted the glorious kingdom, which is the glorious kingdom, that is Vijayanagara. Okay, the glorious kingdom of Vijayanagara was plundered by the Deccan Sultans after defeating the Vijayanagara and kingdom King Ramaraya. Okay, then as a result, the capital Hampi became a ruin, right? Because of that reason, the capital of Vijayanagara Empire, that is Hampi, which turned into a ruin. Everything was destroyed by the winning army in Hampi. Also, because of that reason, the glorious Hampi turned into a ruin. Later, the Aravindu dynasty ruled from Penugonda, Chandragiri, and finally Vellore till 1646 CE. Okay, after this decisive battle, the Aravindu dynasty rulers ruled from Penugonda, Chandragiri, and Vellore till 1646 CE, and the chieftains of Mysuru, Keladi, and Chitradurga in Karnataka became independent. Okay, the chieftains of Mysuru, Keladi, and Chitradurga in Karnataka, they became independent after these all developments. Okay, like this, Vijayanagara Empire's rule came to an end. Next, we have to discuss about the cultural contribution of Vijayanagara. Cultural contributions of Vijayanagara. Okay, the cultural contributions of Vijayanagara to Indian history. In that, first is contributions of Vijayanagara to the field of administration. How was the administration of Vijayanagara kingdom during their rule? What type of administration system they implemented? Okay, the administration in the Vijayanagara Empire was carried on an international, in a traditional manner. Okay, the administration of Vijayanagara Empire carried in a traditional manner. Traditionally, they ruled. All the kings of Vijayanagara Empire ruled traditionally, and the kings select their eldest sons as their heirs. Okay, kings select their eldest sons as their heirs, as their successors. Okay. The central administration was strong and some powers were decentralized. Okay. The central administration during the time of Vijayanagara Empire rule, the central administration was very strong enough and only some powers were decentralized. Okay. About administration, you have to know these all points. Next, the Council of Ministers, strong military, provincial chieftains, or the king would give land to the leader or chieftain in return for military services. Okay. What the Council of Ministers and others should do? The Council of Ministers, strong military, provincial chieftains, or the king would give land to the leader or chieftains in return for their military service. Okay, for the military leader service, they have to give land. Okay, that is the one important point under the administration of Vijayanagara Empire. Next, there were different bodies like the state council leader, Nayanka. Okay. Different bodies in the administration. Okay, there were different bodies like state council leader. One body, that is state council leader. Or they are called as Nayanka. Okay. Nayanka. Then village administration, one more body. Okay, village administration, etc. Like this, different bodies were there, and to look after the work of that all bodies, there are the leaders or officers. Next, Timmarasa was a great prime minister among the Vijayanagara Empire prime ministers. Timmarasa was a great and famous minister among the ministers of Vijayanagara Empire. Okay, he was a great prime minister. Okay, of Vijayanagara Empire, Timmarasa. Next, the kingdom has various administrative levels like the state, nadu and village. There were many administrative levels that are state, nadu and village. These are the different levels of administration under Vijayanagara Empire. Next, under Vijayanagara Empire's rule, king enjoyed absolute rule or power. Okay, the absolute power was enjoyed by the king. Okay, the king enjoyed absolute power, means the absolute power in judicial matters. Right? In judicial matter, absolute power is vested in the hands of king. And the provincial officers used to dispense justice in the provinces. In provincial level, provincial officers, they will use to dispense the justice. Okay. Then punishment used to be very severe. The punishments what they given to the guilty, that was very severe. And the village was the last level of administration, and the Grama Sabha used to carry on the administration there. Village was the last level of administration, and the Grama Sabha used to carry on the administration issues in village. Okay. Next, the Gauda, the Karnam and Talwar used to assist in the village administration. In the village administration, few people are giving their valuable suggestion or guidelines. They are Gauda, Karnam, Gauda, one officer, then Karnam and also Talwar. In village level, these people will help to guide the administration. Okay. Village level guidance for the field of administration, right? Gauda, Karnam and Talwar used to assist the village administration. Then in the provinces, the Nadagauda, and in the cities, Pattan Swami or Pattan Shetty used to look after the administration. In the areas of provinces, Nadagauda look after the administration, and in the areas of cities, Pattan Swami or Pattan Shetty. Okay, Pattan Shetty will look after the administration during the time of Vijayanagara Empire's rule. Then Vijayanagara had a mighty army. Mighty means strong. Okay. Empire had a mighty army, a strong army. Next, it consists of three hierarchies of permanent troops. The army of Vijayanagara Empire consists of three hierarchies of permanent troops, and troops sent by vassal states and troops of royal guards. Right? This looked after the king's security. Okay, the troops sent by the vassal states and the troops of hierarchies of permanent troops and the troops of vassal states, right, that had infantry, cavalry, elephants and cannons were the main divisions of the army. Okay. Army divisions of Vijayanagara Empire. One is infantry, another one is cavalry and Next division is elephants and cannons. Okay, these are the infantry, cavalry, elephants and cannons are the divisions of army of Vijayanagara Empire. That means Vijayanagara Empire army consisted infantry. Infantry means a group of foot soldiers. Cavalry is a group of horse force and elephant force, and also cannon. Okay, were there under the army of Vijayanagara Empire. Next, cannons began to be used. Cannon began to be used in wars from 1368 CE. From 1368 CE, cannons were used in the war, and there were mammoth elephants, means big. During the time of Vijayanagara Empire's elephant troop, world witnessed mammoth elephants, means very big size elephants. Okay, their horses brought from Arabia were a major attraction at Vijayanagara. Horses are brought by Arabia. That horses also a special horses, not ordinary horses. Okay, that is also an important point you have to remember. Okay, and there was a naval squad in the army. The Vijayanagara army also consisting naval squad, and people from all castes could occupy high positions in the army. That is the speciality of Vijayanagara Empire's administration. Okay, irrespective of caste, who have the ability, who have the talent, they can become the high officers or they can enjoy high positions in the army of Vijayanagara Empire. Okay, then Okkaliga and Vedas became chieftains in the army of Vijayanagara Empire, and during the time of administration of Vijayanagara, Okkaligas and also Vedas, they also became the chieftains of Vijayanagara Empire, and forts and mounts. Okay, forts and mounts played an important role during the wars. Okay, the major role played during the time of the war of Vijayanagara Empire are one is forts, another one is mounts. Right? This is about the administration system of Vijayanagara Empire. How was the administration and how was the contribution of Vijayanagara Empire to the field of administration? Right? Next, we have to move to the social system. Right? Contributions of Vijayanagara Empire to the social system. Right? That we will discuss in the next class. Thank you.